Hello and good morning. So, let me preface this by saying that, yeah, my low is the fact that I found out that Coach Jansen is going into hospice. But the number of highs I have from yesterday really help out a lot. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, start with the fact that I spent pretty much the entire day with my folks about how there was like a drive-by and wave to Coach Jansen, saying, hi Coach, or whatever, which I did. And needless to say, it was wonderful to see him again. If that's the last time I ever say anything to him, I did get to say something, and it was something good. So there you go. The fact that throughout that entire time, here's the thing, I was one of the first people there. And by the time we got things started, there was a long line up around Thorn Street Park in Horseheads. Holy cow. There were people coming in. Eventually, I think they probably had to get police officers to manage traffic. That's how big this was. Again, Coach Jansen just had a huge impact on the community. And the fact that he's in trouble it's heartbreaking. There's no two ways around it. It's completely heartbreaking. And needless to say, I wish him and his family, all the best. Another high that happened yesterday, both of my NFL picks were right. So the Chiefs won and my Cowboys won, and we destroyed the Eagles. I hate the Eagles. Actually, this does remind me, it is very possible that my Cowboys could actually get the number 2 seed for the playoffs. It is possible. Difficult, but possible. Because for them to get the 2 seed, 3 things need to happen this weekend. One of which they had to win last night, which they did, which is awesome. The other 2 things that have to happen is San Francisco has to beat the Rams, which is actually doable. The last thing, not so much. Because the Carolina Panthers have to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah. Again, those first 2 seem like they're really easy to do, but that last one's going to be hard. Of course, it'll be very apparent. Here's the thing. Normally, I let logic dictate what my picks are, and I don't think that's really going to change today. But at least for one of them, I'm still holding out hope. So there you go. And my act of kindness was, because my mom was working last night, and so we had to take her food home to her. My father and I went to Sorge's last night for dinner. If you don't, and for those who don't know, Sorge's is probably is the OG, place in Corning for dinner, for sure. And I don't even try and argue with that because it's that good. And I set up her, because when my mom gets home from work, she'll neatly go right to what food we got her, for dinner. She'll get a little plate, some silverware, and a little bowl for the salad. And I actually got all of that ready for her. The only thing I didn't do was a drink, but I didn't want her drink to get warm. I wanted to give her cold. I want to have a cold drink, and plus I don't know what she'd be drinking anyway. Sometimes she drinks those flavored ice waters. They come in different colors. There's like blackberry, raspberry, and cherry limeade and lemonade and those ones. The brand is Ice, I think. They're actually really good. I like those. They're 0 calories. They come in a variety of flavors, and they're good flavors too. So, yeah, that was good. And, yeah. Although, actually, hold on. Good morning, happy Sunday, everybody. Before I get into my picks, believe it or not, I actually did something I wouldn't normally do for dinner last night. Because if you know me, then you know I'm a steak guy. A steak will trump anything at a restaurant. Bar none. But unfortunately, when we got to Sorge's, they ran out of steaks. But that's okay, because I'm a grown man and I'm very flexible. Now, normally, my plan B at Sorge's is actually the shrimp scampi. I mean, if you're in the area, you know, the Corning, Horseheads, Elmira, Big Flats area, then you know for a fact that nothing is going to be better than the shrimp scampi at Libs. No one's ever going to dispute that. But I tell you what, that Sorge's shrimp scampi, very good. I will highly recommend that for, if you're a shrimp scampi connoisseur, it's definitely worth trying at least once. It comes like tomatoes and artichokes, really good linguine. It's very nice. It's not as good as Libs, but that's okay. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be its own thing, and that's a good thing. Anyway, so what I wound up getting last night is, because if there's one thing Sorge's is known for outside of, because it's an Italian restaurant, it's not just their pasta and their sauce, because they've actually set Guinness World Records. Like, I think it was their 25th anniversary. They made, like, the Guinness World Record for the world's largest pasta noodle. And later they did, like, the world's largest bowl of pasta sauce or something. So this place is legit, I can assure you. But another thing they really are known for is the various styles of Parmesan. Like they have eggplant parm, veal parm, chicken parm. That's pretty much what they have. But that actually comes on like a sort of like a combo platter. So I wound up getting that instead. It comes with like a little twirl spaghetti. It was very, very, very good. It comes with it came with like two pieces of eggplant Parmesan. Very nice and crisp, very nice. I had those first. And then I went for the veal Parmesan. Now, it's not very often I have veal, and you know, it was an opportunity to try it again. And it was very, very good, and maybe it's due to the fact that I haven't had veal that much in my life, but it was kind of chewy. Not in a bad way, still very good. You know, the outside was still nice and crisp. The sauce was still, you know, Sorge's sauce. It's not going to be a problem with that. And, you know, they gave you plenty of mozzarella cheese and Parmesan and all that. It was very good. And then I saved the chicken parm for last. Also because of the 3 Parmesans that were there, it was easily the biggest one. So I would therefore save the biggest and best for last. Needless to say, I now have I wonder if Sorge is going to be like the next Sweats where, like, well, actually, because they don't do the prime rib special anymore because of the pandemic. They'll probably get back to it someday. The prime rib at Sorge is easily my plan A. Plan B is their Delmonico. You can actually ask for it to come with a melted blue cheese on it. It's very good. Should I have the Parmesan Trio be my plan C? Or the shrimp scampi? I mean, shrimp scampi is technically seafood, and therefore it would kind of make sense for it to be plan C. You know what? I'm going to let you guys decide for me. What should be my plan C at Sorge's? I'll let you guys decide. So there you go. But yeah, Sorge's is awesome. I mean, obviously the steaks at Sorge's are very good. They grill them. You know, they give the grill marks there. They're very good. But again, 2 dishes at Sorge's. Totally recommend. Shrimp scampi and the Parmesan Trio. And come to think of it, another one that I really like at Sorge's, it's like, my mom will sometimes order this. It's like a blackened grilled chicken that's like cut up, and it's served over like peas and fettuccine Alfredo. That's amazing. I'm pretty sure I'll have that as my plan E, but again, that's up for me to decide. So, yes, Sorge's is so good and has so many good options. I have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, and a plan E. Just like the Sweats. Cool, huh? Now, let's get into my NFL picks, shall we? I just realized, this is the last time I'll be making regular season NFL picks. From now on until the Super Bowl, I'm just making picks for the playoffs. You know what? I suppose I have to prepare for my top 11 Super Bowl matchups I want to see. Of course, I really won't be able to do that until after today is over, but don't worry, that video will be coming very soon. In the meantime, let's get into today's NFL picks. Let's see. the Washington football team, which is the New York Giants. Oh, by the way, I should probably preface this as well before I continue. Shout out to the NFL. This is the second year in a row we've been a pandemic, and provided nothing bad happens between now and the end of the day, they've made it through yet another NFL season. So, shout out. So this video will be dedicated to the good folks, the good people, coaches, staffs, everyone involved with the NFL. Thank you for all you've done for the sporting world, for the entertainment world, all of it. Thank you very much. Honestly, you guys did me a huge... Honestly, I really didn't just realize until now, watching football really is a great sort of escape for me. Well, actually, that's not really the right term. What I mean is, as you know, this time of year, I'm no longer going to Cuba Lake because it's pretty much too cold to be up there anyway. The NFL does a really great job of tying me over until I can go back again. And sure, even after the Super Bowl, it's going to be, well, pretty much all of February, March, pretty much almost 4 months until we can go back. But, you know, it's a nice little reprieve. And plus, there's plenty of stuff to prepare for. I mean, you have holidays coming up. You know, you have, I'm sure there'll be stuff to do. So, yeah, there you go. Now then, and also, shout out to the now Washington Admirals. Yeah, they're called the Admirals now. Okay, it's not a bad name. Honestly, if you want, okay, I should probably give my thoughts on that as well. I honestly don't hate the name at all. I mean, Admiral is, you know, the leader, essentially the leader of like an army. And, you know, the army, you know, the commander-in-chief of the United States Army is the President of the United States in the city of Washington, D.C., where, you know, the Admirals are located. So, yeah, it's kind of fitting. I like it. I literally have no... I mean, I'm sure people are going to complain just because, you know, why don't you just call yourselves, like, the Washington, you know, congressman or something? Well, I don't know. Honestly, you know what? Washington, you know what? I'll say this right now. I approve of the Washington Admirals as a team name. I do. Although, a thought occurred to me the other day, because they were going to change the name anyway. And yes, this is due to the fact that I am a One Piece fan. They could have called themselves the Red Hawks or the Red Rocks. For those of you who don't know, well, in One Piece, 2 of Luffy's attacks are the Red Hawk and, most recently in the manga, spoilers by the way, the Red Rock. Now, if you don't know how Luffy fights, he names all of his attacks based on, you know, weapons. And a Red Hawk is actually a type of revolver. So there you go. Now, a Red Rock is actually something different. See, in Japanese mythology, a rock, spelled R-O-C, is actually another name for a phoenix. So basically, the Washington football team could have just as easily been referred to as the Red Rocks, but the logo would be a giant flaming bird. That'd be cool. I'd love that. Actually wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. But it's okay. Washington Admirals, I'm okay with it. With that said, the Washington football team is playing the Giants. So you know what? In honor of the name change, I'm picking the Washington football team to win. See the Bengals and the Browns. You know what? The Bengals need to stay alive with their playoff spot. I'm picking the Bengals to win. Steelers and Ravens. I don't think the Steelers care anymore now that Big Ben is retiring. Then the Ravens. You know what? If this is Big Ben's last game, for once I'll actually root for the Steelers. Okay, so Packers and Lions. Packers. It's not even going to be a contest. Colts and Jaguars. Colts. Bears and Vikings. Vikings. Titans and Texans. Titans. Saints and Falcons. Falcons. To be perfectly honest, I would like to see the 49ers. For the 49ers to get in the playoffs, They have to win today, and the Saints have to lose. So, go Falcons. Actually, who am I kidding? The Saints are going to win. I'll pick the Saints. Let the chips fall where they may. Cardinals and Seahawks, Cardinals. Bills and Jets, let's go Buffalo. Panthers and Bucks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, sorry, I don't think my Dallas Cowboys are going to get the 2 seed. Oh well. Patriots and Dolphins, Patriots. 49ers and Rams, 49ers. I think the 49ers are going to pull off a huge upset today. And the final regular season game of the year, the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. You know what? In honor of John Madden, I'm picking the Raiders. So yes, my NFL picks are as follows. The Washington football team, later to be named the Washington Admirals. The Cincinnati Bengals, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Green Bay Packers, the Indianapolis Colts. In the words of Randy Santel, Indianapolis, Indiana. So nice they named it 1.5 times. The Minnesota Vikings, the Tennessee Titans, the New Orleans Saints, Arizona Cardinals, the Buffalo Bills, let's go Buffalo, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New England Patriots, San Francisco 49ers, and the Las Vegas Raiders. So, yeah, I can't believe it. It's already over. This season is essentially over. So, again, shout out to the NFL for getting through another season during a pandemic. Thank you for all you've done for both the sporting and entertainment worlds. And I cannot wait to be entertained today. Because I have a top 11 NFL, I have a top 11 Super Bowl matchups I want to see. And I need to wait until today is over before I can actually start working on that. I have some ideas. But I think I'll wait until, again, Saturday to do that. Man, Wild Card Weekend's going to be amazing. Like, favorite, share, subscribe button, follow me on social platforms. I'm very home this video for all of you guys to watch. Enjoy for a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Get ready to watch some football because now things are starting to heat up. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk to us, we're here to lend you all back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.